Virgos, let's go ahead and get started with your love reading. I already went and shuffled and I pulled out some cards before this, and I'm going to go ahead and get started, okay? The overall energy is the Nine of Pentacles. This is for my single Virgos, okay? Specifically for my single Virgos. And this is telling me that for a lot of you, you've been single for a really long time, working on yourself, working on your finances, working on business, career, all of those things. Just really working on yourself, whether you're a male or female, does not matter. For some of you, you have been, things have been slow and steady. If you see that snail down there, it's been at a slow snail's pace. Those grapes took a long time for them to, come to fruition so that you can eat them, make wine from them, make grape jam, okay? So I feel like for a lot of you Virgos, you've decided, to work on yourself. And I think that it took a lot of strength. Maybe you've been working with a mentor. For a lot of you, I feel like, there's been a lot of communications when it comes to healing and healing yourself, healing what's been going on around you so that you can be the best version of yourself that you can be. I think for a lot of you in the past, it took a lot of courage for you to cut yourself off from even just the dating scenario, okay? You just came through like a blaze of glory and were like, no, if this is not working, if you're not willing to give me something tangible, I'm going to go ahead and cut it off, okay? I don't have time for this. I'm not playing games anymore. I'm playing for keeps. And the reason why I say I'm playing for keeps is because you've got the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. So you have been really, really working on yourself, okay? Maybe you've been confused in certain relationships, so you decided to take yourself out of the dating game, okay? For a lot of you, you've been single for quite some time. You have not been willing to put yourself out there, and now you're getting this yearning within you that you need, like it's time, okay? You're ready, you have this pentacle, and you have no one else to share it with. You're looking at where you're delivering your energy. And I feel like you've tried to be strong for a long time, Virgo, but it's almost like I said, you turned your back on a relationship. And I think that because it was a burden to you. I believe that this was a burden to you, whether you guys were, fighting, I feel like there was some type of hasty communication. All right. And that is in the present moment, you're really looking at what you value most. And I feel like it's with you, Virgo. If you're going to give up this place of solitude for a relationship, it better be long term. And it better be with somebody who's going to put forth the energy. And I do see that coming in for you, Virgo. You have Venus that just came out of retrograde in your fifth house of true love and romance. So for you Virgos, it's game on. You've got Mars there and Venus there. And you've also got Pluto there, which has been transforming the relationship sector for you Virgos. Because a lot of Virgos that I know, and I'm a Virgo myself, 6 placements Virgo even, in the 6th house of Virgo, I'm an Aries ascendant, I get it. Like we've had some of the worst relationships because we've had Neptune in our 7th house for forever. Neptune is a long transit. So you think back, you've had a lot of deception in your relationships, liars, cheaters, thieves. People can steal a lot more than just your stuff. They can steal your time, your energy, your thoughts, your heart. Okay. So I think for a lot of Virgos, they have just decided, like, I'm just going to work. I'm just going to be single. I'm just going to surround myself by maybe for some of you, you have a bird. Others of you have cats or bunnies. Okay. There's a bunny down here. A lot here with animals. We've got horses. We've even got a snail down here. So, you're working at a snail's pace. Like if you're going to be in a relationship, you're going to take your sweet ass time. You're not going to just put yourself into another relationship where you end up having to cut this person out, okay? I do feel, Virgo, in the near future, okay, near can be tomorrow. It can be, a couple weeks from now. It could be a couple months from now. You are going to get some communication, possibly from this person, maybe from the past, or you're putting down the person of the past and you are now creating a new relationship for yourself. I feel like for a lot of you Virgos, you're going to end up finding someone at work So maybe it's someone that you end up working with, or this person calls you for your services, or because I get a phone call here or a text message or an email, but you're at work, okay? You're at work. You got the Queen of Pentacles right over that Ace of Swords too. So I don't know if this person, and not only that, you've got the Nine of Pentacles. So you're working on your finances. Three of Pentacles. For some of you, maybe you're a counselor. You're a mentor of some sorts. Maybe you have some information that this person is going to be searching for. And that's when you come into this Two of Cups. This Two of Cups is actually the center of your reading, Virgo. And what's underneath, or what's over and underneath that Two of Cups right down the middle is the Three of Pentacles, which is work. The Two of Cups, which is two people who see eye to eye, who have maybe some of the same beliefs, and maybe they even work in the same type of field. Or this person gets hired on to where you work, okay? But there's something here to do with your work, Virgo, or their work. Maybe you go into their work, and that's when the two of you come together. You're tired, Virgo. You're tired of, it's like for a lot of you who didn't want to be in a relationship, you're also tired of taking the life on all by yourself. So your overall energy is the Nine of Pentacles, which is hopes, wishes, and dreams coming true. It's saying you've already made it to the finish line. You're just waiting for that pentacle of, will you go out with me? Where's the offering? You go from the, you've got the 3, the 8, the 9, and you've got the Queen of Pentacles here. So the Two of Cups. I mean, this is Mercury right here. And so Mercury, your ruling planet, Virgo, goes direct in Capricorn also, which is, again, your 5th house of true love, romance, passion projects, pets. So for some of you, you're dealing with a lot of pet issues, taking your pets to the vet, doing certain things with your pets, having to spend more time on your pets. Maybe your children are needing a little bit more of your attention, okay? But I feel like you're tired of doing it alone. And you're ready to have somebody that can help pick up some of the burden and take it off your shoulders. It's like one thing that you're willingly carrying this burden on your shoulders, but wouldn't it be nice, Virgo, if somebody was here ready to help you? Ready to, invest their energy in you? Virgos, you're very loyal. And that's why it's really hard for you to just give your energy to anyone. And a lot of you, you're picky. I know that for me in the past, I'm very picky. I like teeth and I like, I want to see your feet. Because Virgos, we've got, Pisces in the 7th house. Pisces rules the feet. Like, we're all about cleanliness. I'm like, how's your feet and how's your teeth? Sorry. I mean, not sorry, not sorry. I do have a thing. And, that's very important. You can tell a lot by a person by the way they take care of, their smile, which is right there, and their feet, which are hanging out. And again, that's very important. You do have somebody here this is your outgoing card. I feel like somebody here sees you in, maybe what you do, whatever this is. Maybe you communicate, maybe you speak in front of a lot of people. Maybe you're a teacher of some sort. Like I said, a counselor. You could be speaking in front of a crowd, and this person comes in and wants to offer you their cup of love. So I do see a romantic offer coming in here. And Virgo, I do feel like it's going to be a very stable offer. Capricorn is very stable. Again, you want long-term, you're playing for keeps. You are not playing the game of this back and forth, in and out, and it's like, are we doing this or are we not? And that's what the Ace of Swords is. Are we doing this or are we not? Let's get clear, because Virgos are very realistic. They're like, I want a partnership and I want to start a business with this partnership. And, or the other person says that. And then Virgos are like, okay, well, that's exactly what I want. Let's show me the Carfax. What do you got to offer me? Because Virgo's very practical and they're very realistic. So it's like, I like this energy for you, Virgo, because it's like you're standing in your power. You're not backing down from what you want, but at the same time, and you're willing to cut away anything that no longer serves a purpose. So if there is someone from the past that is coming back in, this person's going to have to come at you straight. They're going to have to explain what took you so long. What the hell was the problem? All right, great. Let's cut through the bullshit and let's go ahead and get started. You ready to start working on this? I really like this energy for Virgo. It's actually, you guys are workaholics, man, but You know, you're willing to put your energy towards something else if it's worth something that's going to, you know, get you the fruits of your labor, you know. It's, you know, it's bricks and mortar with Virgo right now. Bricks and mortar, because Virgos, this is, you know, for some Virgos, this is the very last time that they're going to put themselves out there. You know, for me, it takes me years to like decide to even, I've been single for 7 years. So I get it. I'm like, you know, I would rather I have done so much with myself. It's going to take a real special person to take me out of being alone. You know, it's not going to take just some, you know, sweet romantic gesture. It's going to take work. Like, what are you putting in? Not just a text message every once in a while. Pick up the phone. And so I know a lot of you guys are the same way. Very mercurial. That's Mercury. That's your ruling planet. You want to communicate. For some of you, if somebody does come back in, I think that you're going to ask them to do some type of counseling, whether that's spiritual counseling. I also offer that, you guys, as well. I do work with couples. That is on my website. And also, if you're still here, please hit the like button if this resonates, okay? But I do feel like you are manifesting, Virgo. You've worked really, really hard. And I think that this is the prime opportunity for someone to start coming in. Mars and Venus are going to be hand in hand for the next couple of months. This is amazing opportunity for us to manifest the husband, the wife. Notice I'm not saying boyfriend or girlfriend. I ain't looking for no boyfriend. I'm looking for my husband. When my husband arrives and he is willing to put in the work and be transparent, that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for somebody who's him and hawing. Oh, I don't know if I want to commit or not. You know, pulling that leg back is only going to make Virgo pick up that sword and cut them out. So, you know, it needs to be like, I'm willing to make this work. I'm willing to put the work in, and I'm willing to go the extra mile. Virgos, what do you need to hear? What is your advice, Virgos? Okay, we got a couple here already out. All right, so it says, cut your losses and move on. There it is. So in the past, you really did take that sword and you cut people out. You cut someone out, and there's that sword right there. It says, it can be hard to move on, but if you're not feeling loved or valued, what's the point? You're too good to be with someone who isn't sure about what they want. That's validation of what I just said. Rewind it back. It can take a lot to have that courage, but at the same time, it's worth it. So in the past, because this is the past card that first came out, the second card out says, don't ignore the red flags. Overlooking their bad behavior in your partner because you really want things to work out can cost you later. Take off the blinders and deal with it head on. And that's what this guy is doing over here. He's dealing with it head on. He's like, do we need to go to counseling? Do we need to get a mediator? Do we need to find somebody? Because if you're not willing to put in this work with me and you're just saying no and you don't want to fix it, then I'm out. I'm out. I'm cutting my losses. I'm done. I will work on myself. And so this is about not ignoring those red flags anymore. Not ignoring those red flags anymore. Anything you can't control is teaching you how to let go. So for those of you, let go of your tight grip of how you think things should be or how quickly they should come together, and simply let things run their course, okay? So when this new person does come in, or maybe it is the old person, but you need to figure it out. Your ruling planet has been in retrograde. Venus has been in retrograde. If you are coming into a relationship with someone right now, then you need to slowly but surely inch your way into this relationship. You don't want to repeat the pattern of what you've already been through, okay? So it's saying, like, hold yourself back. I feel like the universe is kind of like, I'm your puppet master. Just go with the flow. Right now, Venus needs to get her cosmic coffee. She needs to have her cosmic yoga. Same thing with Mercury. He doesn't go direct until February 3rd. So he's slowing down right now. He's going to go direct. And then we have all planets to go between now and April. So the coast is clear. It's time to move forward. You're going to start hearing from people. Like I said, if you don't know who this individual is, then you're going to be approached by someone, and very well, possibly whether it be their work or your work. Again, if this person, you don't want it to start off with the same way that other relationships have. Like, okay, for instance, with me, I'm like, don't text me, call me. Like, you can text me and say, hey, thinking of you. You know, you can text me, hey, I'm bringing over dinner. But when it comes to like having long chats where it's texting back, for waiting on a text back for 20 minutes, no. So if I say call me and this person still continues to text me, you're out. That's it. Like, I'm going to let you know, like, this is your last and final warning. Don't make me say it again when I tell you in the first place. Like, I don't have time. Okay? So don't keep your blinders on. And that's just for me. Whatever yours is for you, that is a dead no-no. Okay? So keep that in mind, Virgos. I really love this energy for you, Virgos. And thank you for being here. And thank you for supporting my channel. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Spirit, what is going to happen in the future with the Virgos and their romantic partner? What is going to happen in the future? Not the past. Let's look at the future, okay? Future, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So talking to your girlfriend saying, hey, listen, I think I kind of want to be on the market. I think I kind of want to put myself out there again. And if you, think of anybody and you know that they're a good guy and they take care of their teeth and feet, let me know, or give them, my social media handle or whatever, but let your friends help you, and listen to your friends too, because your friends, you've talked to your friends multiple times about the things that you don't want in a relationship and what you're no longer going to put up with. Okay. So when a friend says, hey man, like I'm seeing something here, you need to keep an eye on that. Okay. And don't disregard your friends. All right. I know you've been that for a lot of your friends, Virgo. Spirit, please show me. What can Virgos expect in their future? Wow. Okay, so religious factors. I do feel like with this one, this is talking about the two of you guys could even meet in church, okay? Or at some type of trust me, a lot of you that are watching my channel probably don't go to church, but you could be in some type of a spiritual atmosphere. Maybe it's a sound bath, or like I said, maybe like if you're a psychic or like I do, a lot of Virgos are, maybe they're a client of yours. They call in and they get a reading or Reiki or whatever it is that you offer. Okay. So I feel like I said earlier, I don't see that in a bad way. It does say your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. But, maybe in the past, you were in a relationship with somebody who didn't have the same beliefs as you. But again, we're not manifesting the things that we don't want. We only want to talk about the things that we want, Spirit, all right, there it is. So I love this. Yeah, right now you guys are in separation, okay? And in the past, maybe the two of you did separate. If you know who this person is, maybe you separated because this person wasn't ready to hear what you have to say, okay? If you are really spiritual, which a lot of my Virgos are, maybe you did separate because this person didn't want to walk that same journey as you, and now they've had a change of heart. So it is telling me, Virgo, for you guys to stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, okay? So, give it up to a higher power, as I was just saying. Give it over to your guides and your angels, and just know that if you are in separation right now from someone that you know, or just your divine counterpart, it is for a reason. So romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring, okay? Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Listen, for those of you who have been single for a very long time, those feelings that are coming up are supposed to be coming up, In the past, we allowed them to lay dormant, and now it is time for us to allow ourselves to feel again, Virgo. It is time for us to, it's not a bad idea to be caressed or loved on or nurtured, because you are so nurturing and loving and kind to so many other people, and not just in romantic relationships. Worth waiting for, Virgo. For some of you, like I said, you did have a heart-to-heart conversation with somebody in the past and they just weren't listening. So it took you walking away from this person and realizing that divine timing is at work in your love life right now. And whether that means that this person gets over the hump of them wanting to commit. For some of them, they didn't want to commit, if you know who this person is. And, they wanted to push away how they really truly felt about you, Virgo. So they separated from you so that they could get their own footing and do their own research into what it is that you are putting out there, okay? So it is saying stay optimistic, give it over to a higher power, manifest away. Today is the new moon in Aquarius too, as I'm recording this. So sit down tonight. If you watch this tonight or within the next, week, sit down, write out your manifestations, write out the things that you want, not the things that you don't want. Scratch a heart into a little tea light candle and manifest with the intentions. I had a girlfriend of mine. She's also here on YouTube. Her channel is Petrella's Intuitive Insights. She's absolutely amazing, you guys. If I can remember, I'll put a link to her channel in my description box. But with that said, she sent me some elderflowers, a tincture not elderflowers, flower essences that she made as a tincture for me to put under my tongue to manifest in my husband. So it was really awesome. I received those on the new moon, so I was really grateful for that. So, sitting with the intention, whatever your intention is, lighting candles, or don't be doing love spells, okay? Those always end up backfiring. So be really mindful of that kind of stuff. But sitting with the intention of being open-hearted and allowing the universe to open up and allow us to receive whatever is supposed to be here with us, whatever lessons we need to learn, and being open about that, okay? The universe knows what you want. They know your attraction level. So, they're not going to send in, I'm not even going to go there, okay? But you know what I mean. And everybody else this is Aquarius. What our type is going to change. With Saturn in Aquarius, and, now we have this new moon in Aquarius, our old type isn't going to exist anymore because we're not at that vibration anymore. We've been so busy living the life that we were born living that we're now going into the life that we were born to live. So it's going to take us sacrificing all this old stuff. Do you even want an ex back that comes back in, okay? If they start showing signs of what they've done in the past, separate, move on, and give it to a higher power, because they're going to boomerang the right one back in. If you're willing to sacrifice and say, no, I'm better than this. I deserve more than this. Love this reading for you, Virgo. Love this reading for you. So, you know what? I want to go ahead and get some messages. Spirit, please show me what the lovers have to say to one another. Virgo's lover. Virgo's husband. Virgo's wife. Okay, wow, that's a lot of cards. So it says, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul, okay? So open your heart, Virgo. That's what I was just talking about. Open your heart and tell the universe, I am ready to receive whatever the universe has to offer, okay? Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. That's what I'm saying. Close your eyes. Give it up to that higher power. It is coming in, Virgo. A message for you. It says, I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. A message for you. I can't even. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. And the last card out says friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. So like I said, if you have just now gotten back together with someone from the past, take it slow. Work on your friendship with one another. Same thing with this situation. Slow and steady wins the race. That is your overall energy. There is that snail down there at the bottom. Okay. For some of you, in the past, maybe you've jumped into relationships. You just packed your shit or allowed them to pack their shit and you guys just moved in with one another. Okay. We're not going to do that again. And give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Anyway, you guys, I love you all so very much. Happy new moon in Aquarius to my lovely, lovely Virgos. I love you all so very much. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you are interested in that personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. Also, again, please don't forget to check out my girlfriend, Petrella's Intuitive Insights. Love you all so much. Take care and have a beautiful day.